Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting closer. Well, it's actually getting closer to two things. It's getting closer to the exam period and also the general election, which I feel we haven't really been covering enough on these vlogs because, well, these vlogs are meant to document our lives for a whole year, and arguably the most important moment of that year we're not really focusing on. Literally the only thing we focused on in LiftBrown Vlogs is a post-review kit on your last Super Saturday vlog, so, yeah, I'll just give my opinion on it. I don't really care. All seen the same to me. I know they have kind of different roles, but I just don't really think there's too much difference, and I've not really been focused on what they have to offer. If I was to pick one party, it'd probably be Conservative, because never actually said this, but my brother is actually something in the Conservatives, I don't know, so I have to pretty much vote for them. And I also know that the last 5 years of my life, they've not been awful, I think. So, yeah, that'd be who I'd vote for. But obviously we're too young, which is good, so the responsibilities are on our shoulders. Okay, that is not the review. The review is coming later, and it's of movies that I actually said I'd do earlier on today, actually, funny enough. I've got a few little footnotes to get across. Last night, after I did a little bit of revision, I looked up some of my old Reading programmes, because I just felt in the mood for some nostalgia, and I discovered two things. Thing number one, I discovered that Andros Townsend and Livermore were at Ipswich when I saw them, and they were probably playing, so I never knew I saw Andros Townsend. It's like, that's weird. Another thing is actually on the programme that I did about Nigel Adkins, so yeah, let's let this clip say what I did. Here's the thing I discovered. This is done about December last year, just before he got sacked. Yeah. Nigel Adkins out. Yeah, I'm sad like that. Right with his face. That's disgusting. So, a bit sad, but yeah, and they end up listening to me, and he's out, so I'm not really sure a lot better, because we've only won one in the last 10, one in the last 13 probably, actually. So, not been the best season for us. I've got to say, next season will be improved, but the thing about Reading is coming later. That's not the review. Another little footnote is that I hope you're doing well in your photography exam, and I hope it is going well. I don't know what you're doing, but I hope it goes well. And you're halfway through it now, so make this vlog feel like, you know, a break. Like, just a break. A good vlog, or watchable vlog, just to, you know, take your mind off photography a little bit. Personally, I don't really see what you're doing. I'm doing photography right now, like, eyes in the upper third-ish. I know from filmmaking the eyes have got to be in like rule of thirds. The eyes have to be about here. I don't know if I do the 2/3 rule, right? Thing. But that's really on. I know filmmaking photography, not photography. But I can take a good photo, but I can't really show you because they're on cameras that are way gone. So, yeah, you can't see any of my photography skills. That's going well. Last little footnote until I get on to the movie reviews is that JLV, my one-man operated film company, has been rebranded over the last week. Kept us really quiet. In fact, I'm the only person knew about it. But I've changed the intro, so this is only a prototype intro. This isn't the actual intro. Obviously, it's not amazing, but I think it's better than the old intro, 20th Century Fox. So, yeah, just say what you think. The intro. So, be honest, did you like it? Because that's only like a test. But I'm planning for just JLV to have that intro and then start filmmaking again in the summer break. Okay, right. Now, movie review time. Which means I haven't got the picture up behind me. Problem solved. Okay, so my idea of movies in the future is that I have a hat full of movies that I know already, and I'm going to pick one out at random, but because I didn't have time to write out the movies, put them in a hat and draw them out, because obviously revision's more important, I've decided I'm just going to review the first movie that came to my head, and that movie came about this morning, and it is the next 2 weeks, which is extremely easy because that's basically when my exams are. I think that's actually the half term, 3 weeks time. Is it? Is it not? It's 1 week until the exam. Yeah, 3 weeks till the half term. So half term, so I can actually do the movies in the list. So off topic. Yeah. Next 3 weeks, I'm going to review a trilogy of movies. You might know them. Subscribers might know them. It's the Men in Black trilogy. Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, Rip Torn, and all starring in a cast of sci-fi, James Bondish, Star Trek, Star Wars. It's like literally every bit of thing from the 90s and early noughties just mixed in a mixing bowl and blown apart. But in all fairness, there wasn't actually a lot of explosions in Men in Black. But explosions don't make a movie. I mean, just look at Toy Story 3, that has a lot of explosions. It's a good movie, so off topic again. This week's review is going to be a Men in Black one. It's going to be a much more concise review because I think my reviews are very boring and I've already done more than 3 minutes of the vlog, so yeah. Men in Black 1 is Tommy Lee Jones is K. I think that's his name anyway. I hope I get it right because I got it wrong another movie, I got the name wrong, so yeah. Tommy Lee Jones is K, an agent for super secret service that deals with intergalactic alien stuff. They are on Earth, you don't know it, but they're on Earth, and they try and blend in, but then they occasionally cause warfare, and that's where they come in. Anyway, he ends up finding Will Smith's character, called James something, I don't remember his full name, and he discovers that he could chase down an alien on foot, and he could hold his own against one, which is very good in his opinion. Jay's taken to a prison, Kay gets him out with his neuralizer, which is the thing they use to erase your memory, and then Jay gets trained by Kay and stuff. It's like a kind of basically an average story really, and the bonding between Jay and Kay and the chemistry between them is pretty decent. It is quite good. I've got to admit the chemistry they share is really good because they're the complete opposite in my opinion. Like you have Will Smith, who is, you know Will Smith, do I even need to explain? And Tommy Lee Jones is quite, reserved, and he does occasionally give out these one-liners, and he is experienced, but they are, like, it's kind of like a father and son, but the son is just, seems to be higher than the father, but the father's more sensible, so, yeah. So the bond between him in this movie is good. Other characters you meet along the way are trying to think who you actually meet. Men in Black 1 is much less in the way of side characters than Men in Black 2 and 3. So Men in Black 1 had Zed, which is Rip Torn. Yeah, I like that character. He was quite he was not exactly who you call a leader. Not like Mel Brooks as the president in Spaceballs, but yeah, he's good. He's kind of comedic, and that kind of worked. But anyway, then a villain comes along who is actually built up quite a bit. It's a UFO that lands, and then a farmer gets out. He tries to reason with the alien, but the alien kills him. And there's a bit of a funny scene with sugar and water, and that's, yeah, that scene with sugar and water is completely pointless, but it kind of works. And then J and K go to investigate it, and it's kind of a threat, but in my opinion the villain's, it's really just gross out. He's not a good villain. It's quite threatening, but it's not a good villain with good motives really. They say deliver the galaxy, or Earth will be destroyed, so that, I don't really know what that means. I still don't know what it means. Then J and K go after him and they kill it, in a kind of decent fight scene. So, what to think about the movie? Because it's talk about the story and the characters. Well, the comedy's kind of there. It's built up as like pretty much every genre of movie, and it even includes a bit of like, sadness at the end, because I don't know, you know the movie. So Kay leaves the agency and he ends up neuralizing himself, and yeah, that's kind of sad at the end of the movie. But yeah, And there's comedy and action and sci-fi and literally everything. And it does, in my opinion, have a bit too much going on. Sense of horror in the bar, like a cafe and stuff. That wasn't very nice. The cockroaches are disgusting, which is what the alien is. The alien's just not a very good villain. I'll just say there's too much going on in the movie. I think Will Smith, as much as I like his character, I might sound very hurtful for saying this, but he is not, in any stretch of the imagination, good as a main character. Oh, did I really just say that? Yeah, I meant he's not extremely good as a main character. Because he's in there really for one-liners, and if you're looking for an audience pleaser, him and Samuel Jackson are like, what's his name, from Titanic, DiCaprio. Them three are mainly for the money, and even if they're not really the best, I mean they're good actors and all, but they're not really the best to be like main characters. There are too many one-liners, there's too many audience pleasements in there. So, he's a good character, but yeah, there's too much going on. So, it's a good watch. It's not the longest movie. It's only like 1 hour 20, which is extremely short. For movies that I've watched, this is one of the shortest movies. So, it's not much time wasted, and in fact it's not time wasted. It's a decent movie, but you can definitely tell it's aged a bit, and unlike movies that are timeless, this movie is so 90s. All the, like, 90s stuff is, you know, overwhelming. So I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10. Good watch. Good watch. Okay, that's the review. It wasn't as concise as I wanted it to be, but next week will be a better Black 2, and it'll be more concise. So, I hope the photography exam goes well, and I'll see you tomorrow.